Hello, well today we're going to look at how to transfer a GPS-derived fix onto a paper chart. So the first thing to remember is that when we look at our GPS, it quotes us a latitude and longitude if it's set on that type of format. And latitude is first and then longitude. Latitude, to remind you, goes from the equator north and from the equator south, from 0 to 090 degrees, or 0 to 90 degrees north, 0 to 90 degrees south. Longitude runs from the prime meridian, which is at Greenwich in London, and runs west and east, running to 180 degrees west and 180 degrees east. And where they meet is effectively the international dateline. So the first thing we need to do is write down our position from our GPS. Good idea to write it down either in a notebook or even in your logbook. And if you write it down, you know that you've got the information there. If you have a problem with the GPS, or if you're moving, the position is going to change over time and can confuse. So write down your position, and the position that we've got is 050 or 50 degrees, because it's a two-digit scale, 50 degrees 46.85 minutes north. So it's 50 degrees 46.85 minutes north, with 60 degrees in every minute. But we've got that in a decimal format. You could have that in a seconds format, so it was degrees, minutes and seconds, but most people nowadays would use decimals, and that's what we're using here. And then the longitude would be 001 degrees 13.3 west. So make sure when you find 1 degree and then get to 13 minutes, you're going the right way, so you're going from east to west. The numbers are increasing, and it's 001 degrees because it could go up to 180, so it's a 3-digit format, and then 13 minutes decimal 3 west. Okay, so we've now got our latitude and longitude written down from our GPS. We then find the scale, plotting latitude first, which is the scale along the side. Find 50 degrees and 46 minutes, and then go up the scale to 0.85 or decimal 85 north. Now line up the straight lines on your straight edge, or in this case on your Breton plotter. Line those up with your meridian and lines of latitude, so that you've got a nice 90-degree angle from your scale, and draw a line in, and that's your line of latitude. And then the same, go up to the scale of longitude, which is in the top of the bottom of the chart. So look at the top of the chart, and 001 degrees 13.3 west, and draw a line down from that, making sure to keep it parallel with the lines of longitude and latitude, and cross your line of latitude, and there you have a fix. Put a circle around where the lines cross to show that it is a fix, and then write in a time, the time that the fix was taken off the GPS. I'm writing UT in this case, so Universal Time, or GMT, but you might write in a local time. Just make sure that whatever you put in there, you make sure it's clear to everybody that might be using the chart, and to yourself later, what time you're referring to. So there we have it. That's plotting a GPS-derived position onto a paper chart. A couple of things to remember. First of all, remember that when we're looking at moving a GPS fix onto a chart, make sure that the GPS and the chart are both using the same datum point, which in this case is WGS 84, shown on the top of the chart. And make sure that when you're going to the scales, you're going to the right degree first. So depending on the scale of the chart, make sure it is 50 degrees and not 51 degrees, and then 46, and then decimal 85. So make sure you don't get your numbers mixed up. And the same with longitude, make sure that you are not making any rookie errors and going east instead of west with your numbering. And then once you've plotted your fix, just as ever with these things, give it a sanity check. Does that look right to you from where you were before? Does anything look strange? Are you plotting over land? If so, you're either on land or you've made an error. So check all of that, and then you have a GPS-derived fix on your paper chart.